Hi guys, and welcome back to our Twitter and YouTube video for today, the 19th of September 2025 for Atlantic Trading, and we'll go through my watch list for today. So pre-market was a bit difficult, but market hours has been a lot better with AGMH here running not only from 6 to 11, but all the way to 18. A decent amount there. Let's see how much it ran. Around 160% even better. So fantastic. For this one, I'd look for a 15 break for continuation. The top of the wedge being typically the first target, so around 18. But I think we'll break 18 and come into the 20s, to be honest. This one looks good for a day trade over 15. Currently getting support of the Bollinger Band Center here at around 13.5. It's not lost it yet. First retest was a good bounce. Hopefully catalyzing us into a 15 break to reach 18 for an easy trade for a day trade. So now going to the 4-hour time frame. It does look like a 4-hour close over 15 would be enough for continuation into the end of today. So if we get a 4-hour close over 15 by 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, then we should continue rallying in towards market close and for power hour. But for continuation into Monday, it's a big task for this, a large task. So we need to reclaim 24. We need to get over 24 because you've got the 200 MA right here, or sorry, EMA at $18 and the 200 MA here at $20, and you have resistance at 24. So you've got resistance 1, resistance 2 with those two moving averages, then resistance 3 at 24. So daily close over 24 for continuation on this. But this one has been up again since around $6, I think. So to ask for it to go to 24, that's a very big ask. So I don't think this one will continue on Monday. Be very surprised to. But it needs to reclaim 15 for a day trade. And if you're looking later in the day, 4-hour close over 15 should see it come more in towards the 20s. So keep an eye on that. AGMH looks good. So now we'll go back to my watch list. We also have CJET. So we'll quickly go to the 5-minute time frame and look for a day trade first. So you can see 0.3 is resistance on this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use up thrust over here, 0.34. Put it all in this falling wedge here with 3 touches beside the wedge from which one of consolidation. Then wait for a break of 0.3 for continuation. Again, the top of the wedge around here, 0.33, 0.34 would be a first target. It's around 10%, not too shabby. And then looking at the 4-hour, so not for a day trade, more for a day swing. Remember, 0.3 needs to reclaim that to go at least 10% upwards. So again, a 4-hour close over 0.3 should be good, engulfing this previous gap. So obviously we had a gap here from the 2nd of September to the 3rd of September. So if we manage to claim this 0.3 resistance, we're going to slowly start to hopefully gap up for a swing trade. But basically, a 4-hour close by 1:30 p.m. Eastern time over 0.3 should see it continue towards 0.4. And the daily is looking for continuation to Monday. I'll say a daily close over 0.3 is good because it engulfs all the previous one-day history from the 3rd of September over here. And it should be a slow climb back up towards 0.54 if you have a daily close over 0.3, in my opinion. And it's also a very nice falling wedge break, as you can see here. And yeah, going over that 0.3 resistance will be a big test. We can have a quick look at the weekly to give ourselves a better clue for continuation into Monday. And yeah, basically a really dodgy looking morning star, but ultimately still a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. It's a Friday. So it's good to pump up on a Friday, as it means a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, which is good. And yeah, weekly close over 0.3. I think this one will continue towards 0.54 the next week. So this one looks good, CJET. So again, over 0.3 for not only a day trade, a day swing, and a general swing into next week. And then looking at FATN over here, 7.5 is resistance. Sorry, yes, $8. Let me move this back up. As my eyes deceive me, $8 for a move back up on this one. So again, I'm going to shove it in a falling wedge pattern, marking it from the up thrust over here, 9.27. If you want to learn more about the up thrust, watch our Wick Off seminar in the Discord. That's our resistance itself too, and you can see it marries the 9 resistance also. So yeah, a reclaim of $8 on this would see it push back up to 9, just going in simple steps from 7 to 8 to 9, and obviously 10 would be next on this one. So it needs to reclaim 8 on the 5-minute time frame to push up towards 9 for a decent move up, around 11%, I think. Yeah, 11%. So that's for a day trade. Now look for a day swing on the 4-hour. So a 4-hour close not only over 8, but over this 200, either EMA or MA. It's a 200 EMA right here at 8.1. So we'll call it around 8.25 just to comfortably engulf it like that. So a candle close like that over the 200 EMA here at 8.1. So basically a 4-hour close of 8.25 should see it continue further into power hour and the rest of the afternoon, towards 9, from 8 to 9. But until then, it's just going to reject, and if it loses 6.7, it's done, in my opinion, on FATN. And the 1 day close over, difficult. I would say, obviously you have 9 of resistance here, then you've got obviously the 200 EMA here at 9.4. So I'm just going to say we need a 1 day close over 10 for continuation, because you can reclaim the 200 EMA here, but then you've got resistance right at 10. And what's that? Around a 5% gap or something? 6%. So it could just front run a tag of 10 and miss it and reject. So I'd say a close over 10, which is a big ask. It's currently at 7. The weekly might give us a better clue. And you can see here we've got the weekly Bollinger Band Center at $7. Doesn't really help us too much, the weekly. So for continuation into Monday, our daily close over 10. So it's looking a bit unlikely unless we have a parabolic squeeze. So CJET looking the best for continuation into Monday with a daily close over 0.3. So let's see how it works. Have we had any breakouts yet? No, so no close over 15, no entry on AGMH, no close over 0.3 so far on CJET, so no entry on that. And FATN needs to reclaim 8, so no entry on that so far. So, hope these 3 stocks, add them to your watch list. Hope you've learned something from it. Hopefully they will break out and we will make some money. If you want to see calls like these and analysis like this in the daily, we have 2 other day traders, 2 swing traders and 3 options traders. We're very well stacked. You can view our Discord in the link in the video and also our Twitter bio as well. So, thanks for watching guys, and catch you all soon.